Ooh, looks like I need a torch over here. Anywhere else around there? Nope. There's dark blue. Yeah, I think I might want light blue. We'll leave it dark blue for now. So pretty soon, hopefully the next week, we should hear back on how well our entry into the Botania build contest went. I'm hoping to be able to have some bragging rights. We'll see. There were some pretty fun entries that I really liked, so I don't want to get my hopes up too high. But I'm looking forward to hearing what the judges had to say, if we get to even hear back, even if we don't win. I don't know. I believe there were 7 or 8 entries, so it's not like I'm competing against a huge amount of people, but we'll see. We should come up with a fun name for this sheep farm thing. I don't know what. We'll do this 2 rows and then we'll switch to something else. We've got other things we can be working on. And I'll do the sheep relocating and filling up all these spots between today and next Saturday. Three more, right? Looks like it. Alright, so what has everyone been up to? What plans do you guys have for this next week? Anything interesting? Let's see. I don't think I have anything exciting going on. I am doing my usual work. Oh, I missed one there. Okay. Usual work. And Edward is almost to the point of getting the thing. We're waiting on another paycheck, but he wants to do in-ground irrigation in our lawn, and he's been buying pieces bit by bit to start doing that. And I think this next purchase will make it possible for him to get started, at least on the front yard, so that he doesn't have to set up sprinklers. He can just flip a switch and water the lawn. It's a big project, but it's one that he's just like, I want this, we're doing it, and yeah. So that's the current plan. We do need to also rent a chainsaw, because we can't afford to do irrigation and buy a chainsaw at this right now. we have some stumps that are in our front landscaping area that we need to rip out, and instead of like doing a stump grinder, we're just gonna lop it off under the substrate level, under where the lawn is going to be, about 6 inches or so below that. We're just gonna lop it off down lower and let it biodegrade and turn into compost or whatever over time. So yeah. We have 3 of those to kind of just cut lower, so that we can cover them with healthy dirt and let grass grow over them. You got rid of your lawn? What did you do? Turn it into a rock garden? Did you make it an actual garden? Did you use one of the... Did you move into some place that has no lawn? This is our 2nd year with a lawn. We've never had a lawn before, and Edward is finding he absolutely loves having a lawn to maintain. So... Okay. All right, let's drop off the mana glass, which I have it in this, which means I probably intended to have it hooked up over here somewhere. I could put it up there and have it point into that hopper. And we could see. You switched to drought-tolerant plants. Oh, you live in California. Yeah, well, you guys have to deal with water restrictions and stuff often in the summertime. And Edward waters his lawn practically every day. He wouldn't be allowed to do so in California during the, water restrictions. So, yeah, I don't think he'd be very happy living in California either. But it does sound like you have a nice, lovely setup. Herbs and roses in the front, veggies in the back. Sounds great. I have a drum of the wild. What I need is a drum of the gathering. Okay, we need to make sure this hopper hawk has mana. So we need a mana pool. Probably gonna need a spark on it to get the mana to it. We need a pulse spreader, which I do not think I have. So we're gonna need to make one of those. Oh. Need one more living wood. Okay. We're gonna need a... Nope, I have an hourglass. Okay. So this is the middle here. This looks like it might be the middle. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nope. It's here. Now it's 11 that way and 11 that way, which is here. And how far up do I want to place this guy? We don't need it super high up. Wrong button. Let's go the flowers. I need a refresher. Hopper Hawks have a range of 21 by 21 by 20. Oh, it's a giant cube. So I would have to put the Hopper Hawk pretty high up if I wanted to maximize it. We don't need to do that simply because I'm not going to make a 21 tall sheep farm. That would be a lot of layers and a lot of sheep and a lot of lag. Now I have read that if you push glass blocks into a sheep's head, it can help cut down on lag. That's a lot of work. I'd have to line pistons up along this side and just flip it and press glass into it. And then go to the other side and do the other way because it only goes to 15 and this is 21 long. Oh boy, that would be a lot of work. Is it worth it? How much lag does it really reduce? No, glass won't kill the sheep. It's a transparent block. But I think it has something to do about reducing movement. I don't know. Do not know. Anyway, let's figure this out. If this is the exact center, this is where I want the Hopper Hawk to go. Isn't there a flower that generates mob drops? No. What is the range of the gathering drum? Drum of the gathering. It doesn't say. Okay, that's something I need to figure out. You stick with machinery-based mods. I understand. Nope, that's why I have a mob farm over here. I think you're thinking of the Lunium, which we have inside this box, and the Lunium generates mobs. There's one right there. That when killed, do dungeon loot. They drop dungeon loot. So this side of things is all the dungeon looty stuff, and then more dungeon loot stuff in here. Yeah, so they drop dungeon loot stuff. I wish, and I have requested this, and they said it's possible, but they've never done it. I wish there was a way to configure the Lunium to give you different kinds of dungeon loot. Right now it's just like mob spawner dungeons, but I would love to be able to configure it to get Nether Fortress or Nether Bastion loot or End City loot. Yeah, this is just using the standard dungeon loot table. It's not using any of the other option loot tables. Like minecart loot tables, I think is not the same. Like in abandoned mine shafts, I don't think that's the same as the dungeon loot that we're getting. Anyway, that would be lovely to be able to make either crafting different Luniums, upgraded Luniums for the different types of loot, but we're not getting that currently. This is just regular loot. So drum. Where did I know I read a range because that's why this is a certain size. But I think it's an extremely large range. Let me look up the page for the drum of the wild, and maybe because they're the same distances, the same range. Aha! Found it. 25 by 25 by 7. But you have to keep in mind, it will only harvest 32, a maximum of 32 sheep, 32 grass, 32 crops in that area for each mana burst. Can I see the range? I don't think I can see the range of a drum. Yeah, you can't see the range of the drums. And that's why I was yeah. So everything in this range, we need to make sure that it's not more than 4 blocks above this one. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. That should probably be where the drum is at. We shall utilize U for drum. And that means I want to put the mana pool here. Eventually we'll get mana over here. There are a couple of stations we can get mana from. This one, and then there's that one. This one is dropping off mana, but this one's picking up mana. This is picking up the excess mana from the rosas. Woohoo. Look at all the rabbits. We've got 783 rabbit. Yay! That'll be our next food, so that we can try to get to eat all the foods. So if the drum is going, that might need to go down because it needs to go next to the spreader. And if the drum is going right there, I need to move this down one. And we can't do that. All right, here's the thoughts. Mana pools are see-through, so they're considered transparent blocks because light will go through them. Mana spreaders are not, so this grass block may never... Oh, it's just the one block above it, I think, that needs the light. So it might still be okay there. But I need to put a sheep here before I go placing the pool back down, is what I'm saying. So let's just fetch one of these guys. put you there. And now you will eternally be there. So that will be that. And then the Hopperhawk here. Great. Let's make sure that is covering the entire... Well, it will when it has mana. Currently it does not have mana. But I think it's pretty even. Yeah. In the middle, so it works. So let's make a drum of the gathering and an hourglass. Which I think we have, right? Yes. Okay. Need to put another sheep there. Yay. And that should trigger once we have mana. Alright, drum of the gathering recipe. Dreamwood Elementium leather. Dreamwood. We have some dreamwood here. And I think we have leather. So we just need the Elementium. Okay. And now we need to get mana into this pool. And we're gonna pull it from the one that's over here, since this is the one that is dispensing mana into areas that need mana. So we need more mana pools, because I only had the one. And actually, I think I had Living Rock. I do. I have a decent amount of it. Alright, and let's grab a couple of sparks. Alright, so first thing I want to do, I think, is pull it down so it gets closer to that. And so we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That would be 12. Now we need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so this will be fine if we put it here. And it should connect. Yep, it connects to that one. And then this pool is there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So one here should reach. Maybe it would no, it doesn't reach. Put it a little too far. All right, let's see about here. Did I miscount? I must have miscount. Let's try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we can go that way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Why? Oh, all of this because that. There wasn't a spark on it. Now it's connected. Alright. Next one, get it closer. Okay. Now to get it closer to this one, because this needs to connect to it, and it's currently not. All right. 9, 10, 11. All right, so if we put one here, it'll be in the range. That'll be good. Connected? I'm confused. That one says it's connected to that, and that one says connected to that, and then that one says it's connected. Okay, we're fine. I was thinking about the Corporeal Spark network connections where it shows all instead of just the most immediate ones, which are what the mana pool sparks do. Okay, so we need to actually do a little bit of configuring here, because to get mana to that one, we're going to use some spark augments, and with how many pools there are, it might be a bit of a challenge. I'm wondering if we can reduce the number of pools by, instead of going straight down here, if we went that way, because that is 12, but also we can also go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We can go to here for that, to reach that pool still, which would potentially remove that extra pool, because I think we could reach that one from here. And it'd be a lot smarter, I think. All right, remove you. Seriously? Everything just fell into the void? Great. So it fell past me, yay. Okay. Yep, they're connected. Oops. Alright, so what we need from that one is to make it recessive, and this one needs to be dominant. Recessive, dominant. I cannot access you with the hot proc there. There. Now, where did you go? And then this one. Oh, there's one too many. This one needs to be blank. We're gonna have to use a spark tinkerer. Did I make one? Do I have one? I do not. We're gonna make one of those because, yeah. So let's think this through. If that one is blank, this one needs to pull from that, so it needs to be dominant and then recessive. And this one, if this one is blank, that one's gonna backflow. So let's think about this again. If this one is blank and then switches to dominant, it will constantly either fill that one or pull more into this one. So that one can be blank, and that one have recessive, so it constantly fills that one up. Yep. Okay. So this is recessive. And it's already going to fill this one up. And then we have the tinkerer on this one that will pull and then allow that to fill up. So let's make the tinkerer. I misspelled. Get that made. I needed 2 of those. All right, do this again. Give me a spark tinkerer. Great. Which means I need another hourglass because I'm out of the stuff for an hourglass, aren't I? All right, so let's see how many I can make. I can make 16. Yay. All right. So I need another dominant spark, and I augment, and I think that was my last one. Yep. All right. Ten seconds ought to do it. So this one will never backflow because this has an augment on it, and an augment, they don't work together. So now we're pulling mana. Yep. Woo! So for 10 seconds this will fill up, and then when it switches back, this one wants mana, so it pulls there. Great. So now that this has mana, there's our range for picking up wool. And now we need to do wool storage. And with this drum here, I can't put the red string container to make it a little closer to over here. Might need to remove this. And we'll just move it to here. And then I can do a red string container to bring the stuff a little closer. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It'll bring it to here. That'll be fine. So then we need to do drawers and a drawer controller and probably some trim. And I have a bunch of birch that I can get that going for, and I know I already have a little bit of trim, so let's do this bit of trim. I don't know how much we need, and we'll just get what birch I have in here. We'll make birch ones. Stack of birch wood. We'll turn that into some. How many drawers does a recipe make? Is it 1 to 1? Yeah, so I need to make 16 chests. There we go. Let's turn the rest of that into planks because we're likely going to need it. There we go. Okay, so we have a bit too much. And then we need to make the drawer controller. So we'll make another, we've got a drawer. So let's grab some stone and a diamond. We have comparators. And we had an extra drawer in here they were not using. Comparators. Oof. All right. Drawer controller. And we're going to actually put you in there instead. All right. So the drawer controller needs to be here. And if we look, it should connect. Yes. And then we're probably going to rotate you. Yep. And we'll put the drawers. Oh, I dislike that it does that. Well, there's 7. An even number will throw me off, won't it? Oh my goodness gracious, why am I making this so hard? Oh. Apparently I like making it hard. It was up 1, wasn't it? There we go. Okay. So this is all connected. And now, if we put sand in, let's do 2 seconds. We put sand in here. Every 2 seconds, some wool should harvest. Woohoo! Are you outside of the range? Why didn't you harvest? $23 by 23. I did move the drum over 1. So there's going to be some sheep that don't ever get harvested because I've got... So this is the exact same size that I need for both of these. So yeah, same range means we need to do a bit of moving of things. So what we're gonna do, yeah, on top of each other is exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna pick you up, pick you up, pick you up. Put you on top of here with the drum, and then the hopper hawk, and then this guy needs to go here, and so this needs to be moved up to here, right? Yep, and then we're gonna need to use trim to connect you. Did that just change the color of that? I never knew that that was a thing. Huh. Interesting. Did not know that was a thing. Alright, anyway, and then we can put this back. Now it got that one in the corner. And you're within range of the mana pool, but you're also in range of that, right? Yeah, because you're a range of like 11 in each direction, so they're fine there. Woo! So now we're getting white wool. And we're going to need to max these out. I think I want to put the white wool here. All right. Next, make a whole mess of drawer upgrades. Messy upgrades, yeah. I'm gonna start with just one of each emerald and go from there. We will eventually need to fill, I'm gonna hopefully fill them up a bit more with emeralds and then have a void one on the end. So we need to make a whole bunch of drawers. We'll grab that one. We need sticks. We need emeralds. And let's give this a go. Let's do, I've got like a whole mess of stuff in my inventory. Okay. I need more wood. I definitely asked for too many sticks, didn't I? We don't need this glass that I've been carrying around. We need to redo the wheat. Okay. There, we got a bunch of templates. Now we need to do upgrade. There we go. Great, we have 19 of those. 17. I just put 2. I do not need them in there. Most of these drawers are empty because I have them in better storage other places. But I do need them, one in each of these. And we're gonna put the color array thing, which is why I have all these multiple colors, on top, I think. So that the... Oh, maybe not. It has a lot of redstone on the underside that I can't relocate, and so it might make it out of the range of the chord progressions. Yep, let's rip this out. Okay, we're gonna just have white wool here. All this finagling. Do I have storage space? I do not. Do I have space in any of these? No.
That's one of the reasons why I can churn stuff out, is because I don't have a problem reusing or borrowing something that I heard. And I used to, because I thought it was not original, not creative. But I quickly found out
don't need a drawer controller. I do need... yeah.
And I very much doubt, anyways, that any of the people that I listen to were the first ones to think of a particular regression. So once you get over that, sounding good is easy.
Which one of these has
Borrow,
a lot more wool in it?
just copy it, and just do it
That
on
has
change
13.
and pretend, like it's yours. No one will know. No one knows. New generation now can steal everything
Okay.
the older generation.
I think we're set now. These guys, they held their inventory because I had upgrades put in them. We're gonna leave them here for now. I just completely spaced off. Completely spaced off that all of the redstone that I'm gonna need in the color tray for changing the wool colors. There's a lot of redstone, and I don't want to mess with stuff. So this will just be the sheep farm, and we'll put the color tray and the Spectre Lotus feeding elsewhere. Probably down here. So we'll go down this way and we'll build a platform up, you know, a walkway that way, and put it like in this area. Want to make sure I have a decent amount of wool first, so we are going to need to fill this up with sheep.
The enormous amount of repetitive, the same chord progression over and over.
But for now, it's fine. So, yay on that front.
It's easy to churn out a lot of songs.
Stuff away here.
A lot of different chord progressions.
Some stuff. Apparently, I've got just a lot of stuff.
It'll sound new enough.
So say, where did my ender chest go? There it is. Let's put you away. I think that's about all I can tuck away. Let's go breed our sheep again. And then it will be time to feed the cats and take a 5-minute break. Hello, sheep. All right. Great. So this drawer controller is needed. I think we're just going to slap it down where the other drawers are, because we are going to need it for the color tray. So yeah. Anyway, I am going to take a quick 5-ish minute break while I feed the cats. So I will be back when they have been fed. Uh-oh. Hello. Thank you. And yeah, we will continue. We'll need to do... the next thing we'll work on is doing a 3x3 crafting recipe of rabbit stew so that we can upgrade our Gormarillis setup. So yeah, don't go anywhere. I will be right back.